Everybody, welcome to Baby and Hugs, a one-stop guide for parenting. Today I'm going to talk about anything and everything about teething in our babies, the eruption of the first tooth, why it happens, why do we face such issues, what should be done, and how do we handle this situation. By the end of the video, you will be able to handle your child better and without any difficulty. So don't forget to watch the video till the end. Before getting into the video, do consider subscribing to your channel by showing all your love and support so that we reach more parents out there and help them out. Teething. Teething is a process wherein you will see those first tooth coming out from your baby's mouth. In most babies, the lower two teeth comes out first, followed by the upper two teeth. So when does the teething start? Some children are born with the first tooth. In some others it is seen around 4 months, and in other children it is seen after 12 months. Up to 14 months it is very normal, but usually it is seen between 6 to 12 months. Exceptions to these are very low birth weight babies or the premature babies. If your baby does not teeth even after 14 months, then it is advisable that you go meet a pediatric dentist, because there could be some dental issues due to which the tooth is not able to erupt. Next is, how long does this teething process go on? Usually the teething process comes down only after 2 years of age, but coming to each individual teething, it is usually up to 8 to 9 days. That is before the teeth starts, up to 4 days before, before 4 days you can see some dark blue gray bubble on the gums, which is an indication that the teeth is about to come out. And after the teeth is seen, usually it takes up to 3 to 4 days for the baby to settle down. What are the signs or what are the indications that your baby is going to teeth or is in the teething stage? There are a few symptoms which we have to consider. It is mainly divided into the before teething symptoms, that is the 4 days which I told, and also the after teething symptoms, that is also another 4 days. So the before teething symptoms, which is an indication that your baby might have a teething issue, or he might erupt on a teeth. Some of the signs which we can consider are: the baby is being very irritable, it is crying without any reason, and it keeps touching its cheeks or pulling its ears like this, and it will also avoid your milk, and anything you offer to eat it will avoid, and it would usually want to chew on or take on to some hard substances, and you can also sometimes see it starts clenching its mouth. So these are some of the symptoms or an indication, and also one of the major indication is the swelling of the gums. You will see it becomes usually reddish or it is slightly harder. So these are all an indication that your baby is about to teeth. Coming to what are the symptoms after you have already seen that the first tooth appears in a baby. First one, some children or majority of the children, you will see that they will have fever. Any fever or high raise in temperature up to 101 degree Fahrenheit is totally normal, and up to 2 to 3 days it is quite normal. Anything after that you will have to visit your doctor. And in some babies you will see excessive drooling or the saliva coming out from the mouth, due to which they keep rubbing it all over their face, and because of the excessive rubbing, rashes can appear everywhere on the face. Next one, as told, they would want to chew on the hard substances, and you will also observe that there are a few changes in their eating and sleeping patterns. They would want to sleep more, or they are very clingy to you. They want to hug with you, and they don't want to sleep in their regular routines, and they don't want to eat what you offer them. That is usually at this moment they would want to that breast milk is, or the formula milk is what you offer them. They would not want to take all that and eat onto or bite something which is very hard. So usually they prefer such things. And also sometimes we can see that there will be a change in their poop or the motion texture. Usually it will be runny or frothy in nature. So these are some of the indications that your child is doing normal, and it is a normal process, so nothing to worry. But signs and symptoms I told, before and after symptoms which I told, is usually very high or very intense, very too much seen in babies usually in the nights, because that is the time when they are less distracted. Now no doubt it usually happens in us also when we fall, or we have some fever, or we are very tired, or we have some body pains. We usually see more in the night. Why is that? Because we are less distracted, and also after all the activities going on in the whole day, that is the time when we are more relaxed, and our mind is usually concentrating on our body. The same is with our children. So it's usually recommended that we comfort our babies more in the night than in the daytimes. So when to visit a doctor? So apart from these signs and symptoms, there are a few symptoms which you will have to worry about, and you will have to immediately rush to your doctor. First one is there is raise of temperature above 101 degrees Celsius for continuously 3 days. He has continuous episodes of vomiting, loose motions, there is excessive cough, and when he coughs you can feel that there is some congestion in his chest, and he has the difficulty in breathing or talking. Then you will have to immediately rush. Or sometimes you can also see there is bleeding in the gums, or there's pus coming out, or there's too much of redness in the gums. Then you will have to immediately visit your doctor. Coming to how to handle these teething troubles, I am very sure that every parent would not want to face this situation, but it's a very common phase, and we have to go through this phase. And the major issue which we see is the weight loss in our babies. Here are some tips and tricks which I followed from my baby, which helped him in a very calm and soothing teething trouble. First one is to wash your hand thoroughly and use the index finger, and see to that you massage or give them slightly pressure on the gums. Usually it has to be done from inside on the gums, and not totally from inside. Use it, put it on the gums like this, give them the pressure all over. This giving pressure on the gums usually helps in soothing the pain, because the swelling is reduced. You are suppressing the swelling, hence the pain is reduced in the babies. This is the first one you should follow. The second one which you should follow is, whatever you offer them, give them cold. Mind you, I am telling you, it is cold and not frozen. Don't give things which are frozen and you have freezed it. Maintain a good temperature, and see to that it is mildly cold, and offer them anything you want. Some of the things which can be offered are, first one is a well hand washed cotton cloth, soft cotton cloth. You can keep it in a fridge for some time and give it to them. They can bite onto that, which will ease their pain. Next one are some of the finger foods which can be followed. Finger foods like cucumber, banana, carrots. These foods can be fruits can be cut into small index finger pieces and kept in the fridge for some time, and give them for chewing on it. This will ease their pain. And lastly, if these your child is not comfortable with, there are few non-gel teethers which are available in the market, the link to which I will leave in the description. Do check it out. You can give this buy these teethers which are totally safe, and keep it in the fridge for some time, and you can give them for playing, because since children like new objects and toys for playing, they will enjoy and usually keep this in their mouth, because this is the time they usually keep everything in their mouth. So this is a great soother for them, and do consider these teethers. Option which we can follow is using our usual metal spoons which are available. Take these metal spoons, keep it in the fridge for some time, and give them for chewing on these hard substances. This is also one of the home remedies which can be followed. Lastly, see to that you keep wiping the saliva which comes out of their mouth, because these, when on the face, it develops into rashes. By chance the rashes have already developed because of the pre-teething symptoms, it is advised that you use this Caladryl lotion, which is available in every medical shop. Lotions are very soft. These are very natural, made of natural ingredients like glycerin. These can be comfortably used. My suggestion is that you always do a patch test. Whatever you buy, do a patch test. Usually the patch test is to be done on your baby's wrist or behind the ears. Doing a patch test will usually ensure that your baby is not allergic to that product. The link to which I'll give it in the description. Do consider these techniques to soothe your baby in the teething process. Like this video, do consider liking, sharing and subscribing to our channel to show us all your love and support. Until next time, bye bye.